As we all know, the holidays can be stressful. Santa Fe's Roseanne Roberts of R.M. Roberts and Associates created the Holiday Survival Skills Program. She shares with us her time management strategies, which includes the use of to-do lists. She calls it a brain dump.
I suggest a thing called the brain dump, where whenever I'm feeling out of control or my clients are feeling it all out of control, it's when you're thinking of things through the day that you're not getting done. Just sit down and get it out of your head and get it on paper. And then you have something to deal with. It's black and white in front of you, and you then group tasks together, meaning, communicate with people that would be part of that list, gathered together. Running errands would be part of the list. Maybe doing research would be part of that list. And then you have chunks of categories of work that you could combine to put into your schedule.
Roberts also suggests one treats holidays as just another project.
I always recommend to people that you break the shopping down into smaller bits. You've got non-perishable things you could have been gathering over the last week or two. Well, when we just did it, my fiance and I, and we did it exactly my way of treating it as a project. So you do a brain dump, everything that you need to do from cleaning the house to the list of things you need to purchase to the list of people you need to call, that whole thing. That could have been done weeks ago. And then you break it down into grouping tasks together. We had an immediate list, last-minute list, which we're going to actually do later today. They're the perishable things. Everything else was done as of last Friday. I believe, the more you can do up front, it will make your life less stressful.
Roberts also suggests simplifying the holidays.
The other thing is to simplify, to go back to what you remember in your earlier parts of your life that brought you most joy and pleasure, and incorporate those things both in the preparing of these holiday meals and activities as well as during them. A lot of times then the holiday itself is not just the project, it's actually something satisfying.
For procrastinators, Thanksgiving's project may be too late, but there's still hope for preparing ahead for Christmas and Hanukkah.
Routine that I suggest is that you actually are pretty much finished with Christmas a couple of weeks before. For me, it's the end of the first week of December, because then we get into the parties. And if you have everything, again, treat it like a project, exactly what I described for Thanksgiving, making your list of, the contacts, the cards that need to go out. Just get your list together, the food that needs to be purchased and all that. And then by the end of the first week of December, to the best of your ability, at least be organized. If you can't get your presents purchased and things wrapped and tree up and all that by then, which is really what I'm recommending, because then you can step into the 3 weeks of the holiday season with a lot of very little stress and a lot of good feelings, if you will. But if you can't do that, at least if you have a plan on how you're going to accomplish everything, let's say setting a deadline a week before Christmas to get it all done, the plan itself should make you feel empowered.
Roberts says this year could be the year to do things differently.
The main thing is for you not to feel that you have to keep everything going the way you've done it in the past. Maybe throw out the way you've done all of it in the past and start new this year. And I'm urging you to consider the lists and incorporating everything in small bits, small steps on a regular basis leading up to your deadline of the holiday, because then it's almost like the activities are woven into your day and not needing a huge block of labor-intensive time.
Roseanne Roberts of R.M. Roberts and Associates. For KSFR News, I'm Rachel Kennedy.